Okay, now we'll try to remove the rod and piston. Now I pulled this out. You're going to want to put this seal tool back in here in this groove because the piston has some piston rings on it, and when you pull this thing out, they hook in there, and it'll hang up on the. I'll show you here. It'll hang up on the piston, and you won't be able to get it out. Is it the springs? It's just like a car piston. It has the piston seals on there, which are metal, and so when you pull it out, they hang into that groove. So that's why you have to leave the seal tool in there to get this out. So we'll just get this leveled up. I'll just show you here. Or then we'll do an inspection. Let's see what it looks like. So we get this thing up. Okay, take it to get it level. And then we're going to come over here. Okay, and we're going to get it close. I can see the pistons right there. Now, I'm going to give it a little bit of a... I'm going to slide it in a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to hit it. Boom, there it goes. Okay, I can show you. So you look at this. Now you can see I got this seal. See, that helped it go over that. But you look right here. Okay, this is broken, the cushioner. See the piston spring right in here. That's what hangs up in that groove. Now I already see some scarring. This is broken, the spring on here. This is a cushion. And this thing's all screwed up, but I have extra springs to fix that because that's a common thing. So you have to take this cushioner out, and then you have to break this nut on the nut breaker. But let's take a look in the barrel first to see if we're going to go any further. Now this is probably a $2,500 cylinder. You're going to take your inspection light, and you're going to look down in there. I want to feel in there. Okay. It's not, let's see here. It's not real bad. Just double checking. Well, no. Okay, right now, there's some heavy grooves in here. And I don't like that. That's not, this cylinder is shot because of this. There's some heavy grooves up on the top. And I thought so because it was bleeding air. So this barrel's shot. So what I'll do is, this rod's in good shape. I'll just save this in the boneyard because we get a lot of these. And you know how I knew there was something wrong. I could see some heavy grooving on this, on here. And this is what you look for. You can feel this in here, so you know there's some scarring in the barrel, and there definitely is. But this here, sometimes you get a rod that's all bad, and because of the cost of these cylinders, I don't know, they could be more than $2,500 a piece. Okay, I haven't checked in a while, but what I do is I'll save this and I'll toss the barrel, and that way if one comes in and says just got a bad rod and I got a good barrel, I can still get them, save the company a lot of money. So that one's basically a fail on the repair, but it gives you an idea, you know, how we do this. So like I said, we'll just save that. The only thing that's wrong with it is the cushion's screwed up, but I have the parts to fix that. You can see in there what it is. It's a spring, and then when it hits, it chokes the cylinder down so it doesn't hammer. Okay, stand by.